In 1998, 11 women from North Yorkshire, England needed a way to raise money for cancer research. Their solution? A nude calendar starring members of their Women's Institute chapter and strategically placed props related to the group's activities, such as baking and gardening. Their story, titled Calendar Girls, was turned into a movie in 2003, then a stage play in 2009, which is now hitting the stage at Bern Civic Theatre.
I was really attracted to the play because I had seen the film. I remember watching this and just thinking it was a fascinating story because it's just like, what? I mean, you're just sort of amazed like that these women they were very intrepid and they had this bravery to do this. And I just thought, that's just such a great, unusual story, right?
Well, for me, it's been the group of people that we're doing it with. There's a lot of, because we're all doing this, we're having this shared experience of doing something that's kind of challenging. We're having to be a little brave. It's brought us kind of close together as a cast, so I think that's been a lot of fun.
And I think for me, it's kind of looking back. I'm a cancer survivor myself, and this play kind of brings things home, and I want it to be effective for people who are maybe going through tough times as well.
Actresses Ginny Dorrington and Emma Jeter are originally from Yorkshire, where the original Calendar Girls story took place. They say they've enjoyed the ability to retell a story that they remember watching unfold.
I felt like in the audition I was a bit like, please, can I please have something to do in this show? Because it was just such a cool thing to be around when it was released, and to know it was in Yorkshire, and I've been to Skipton, and it talks about Hebden. I've been to Hebden, I have friends who live there. And so it's just, and it's really important to bring the story to life the way it was meant to be told, and I think that we're doing that here.
Yes, I think so. I think having worked in that area and lived in that area and remembering the actual event has been very powerful. I think that because I remember the original calendar that was made, I remember seeing it on the news and I remember thinking, wow, that is such a brave thing to do. It's not salacious in any way. It's kind of honourable, isn't it, really?
The first time you get on stage and you drop your dressing gown and you have no clothes on is a little terrifying.
Yes.
But then it becomes kind of empowering. It feels liberating almost, like it's just a body and they're all different and it doesn't matter what shape they are, what age they are, and we're all different shapes and ages and sizes.
And it's all in the family at Bern Civic Theatre, as Bella Jeter, daughter of Emma and granddaughter of Ginny, is also working behind the scenes of Calendar Girls as assistant sound director. Bella says after getting past initial embarrassment, she's learned a thing or two from her mother and grandmother's performances.
It's also inspiring. Like, if they can do what they're doing up here, then why can't I go out into the world and do something maybe even better?
So if everybody's on point, it will land and the audience will get what I'm hoping is just a really fun. They're going to shed a tear. I know they are. If you're human, I don't know how you could sit with this thing and not be affected by it emotionally, whether it brings you to some laughter or really brings you to some tears that makes you think. It feels great. Look, there's no doubt about it. It feels great when you feel like you've got something really special to share, and there's no other feeling.
Calendar Girls has been rated PG-13 for implied nudity and mild language. The show will run Fridays and Saturdays at 7:30 p.m. and Sundays at 2 p.m. from January 31st to February 9th. You can find more information and get tickets at newberncivictheatre.org.